Now my favorite way to remove a stump is to use a bulldozer. But if you're like me, you probably don't have one of those. Now, what I do have is a tractor and a scraper blade. And if you stare at a scraper blade long enough, it kind of starts to look like a dozer blade. Now as far as blade adjustment goes, I just have this thing centered, and then I'm gonna pull this up so that it's also level, meaning level from side to side. I don't know if that's the best way to do it, but I'm just kind of thinking that I'm basically just trying to pull straight through the stumps. We'll see how it works. I've got a big giant stump parked right here between my tractor's tires, and if you can see, this is about a I'd say this is 5 or 6 years old, this stump is. So it's not fresh, and that's the only reason I think I even have a chance of just kind of dozing it with this scraper blade. But let's see what happens. I will say I'm pulling forward today rather than turning this thing backwards, just because my tractor seems to pull a little better in first gear than it does in reverse. I will say I think that stump was more rotten than it looked, so that was good news for me. This time going a little deeper. I've got my wheel hung up. Let's back up. Try again. Raise the depth of the blade just a tad bit. And we're stuck again. Raising a little higher. Stump almost looks more like dirt now. Lower my blade. Oh yeah. That's looking fine. That's looking better. There'll be another stump up here we're gonna do. This is the first big stump that I went after. Definitely some of it's still here, but it's tore up pretty good. I'd say overall I'm pretty happy with that, but I will also say I don't think if your stump is fresh, there's just no way this is gonna work. No way at all if your stump is fresh. The only reason this worked for me is these were 5 or 6 years old. Fire ants got to them, and they had a decent amount of rot. But even so, they still didn't remove, that process still didn't get deep down and smooth it out the way I'd hoped. I mean, this is a lot better than what I had before, but probably not the best way to go about getting rid of stumps. This here's the second one that I went after. And I've only made 2 passes on it, but it got destroyed real good. Actually, you can see all the fire ants right down there. That's what I was talking about. I mean, that's the reason these have rotted out pretty good in 5 or 6 years. But that one, a little bit smaller. The blade did a better job on it. I film a whole lot of more useful how-to videos than this one. But if you like country life, click that subscribe button. and join my family on our adventures on our 90 acres. I appreciate you.